Druski never thought white R's would go this far. Why that sound like a Dr. Seuss book?
Where you at, Berto?
Let's get right into it, man.
Over the past year, Druski has engaged in...
Is this blackface? Is this what we're witnessing? Because what was he doing? The monkey thing? It's like, it's so corny, bro.
Some whiteface skits. And of course, for many people, these are very funny. To the opposition, many cry that these skits are indeed racist.
W3 stream
and
streak
if the
for my
shoe was
nigga,
on
yo,
the other foot, black people would complain if white people did blackface. But to support Druski's argument,
whenever white people do blackface or anything of black and brown people, they do this. What Druski does to his white characters is that he adds context and texture to the character.
When Druski engages in a skit, whether it's a black person or a white person, indeed he focuses in on context. For an example, now that was the original inspiration for Druski's June 5th, That Old Head Who Never Grew Up matured skit. But watch Druski's interpretation. Now, in this particular situation, Druski is mimicking a black person. He's using context to put himself in the character as the person. And we actually saw this in several of Druski's whiteface skits. For an example, the Erica Kirk skit, which was the white female.
One thing I really do fuck with Druski though, I feel like he's starting to enter that uncancelable territory. Like he's getting that good. And that's dope because I feel like that's a great place to be in as a comedian. You know, who else kind of is in that space? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle could talk all his shit, whoever, about whatever, and we're just kind of like, oh no, this nigga's genuinely funny. Kanye West, I feel like Kanye West is uncancelable, like, because he has said the craziest things, and I literally just saw him break a record the other day for selling like the most tickets a rapper's ever done on a tour or some shit. But people don't like him though, like, because he do be saying crazy shit and it don't be resonating well. It's like, what the hell? What are you talking about? But when Dave Chappelle's talking about it, it's genuinely funny though.
Conservative. Let's look at the context here. You see that this is Erica Kirk trying to have this stare. And Druski worked really hard not only to look as closely to Erica Kirk as possible.
Look at the crooked contacts.
But to mimic her own facial expressions. So indeed, when you look at what Druski's trying to do, he's not only trying to be funny, he's doing his very best to be relatable.
He's right, you know.
However, this detail was clearly overlooked by the opposition of Druski. Many people wanted to do a blackface skit to respond to Druski's whiteface skits. And a person who decided to do so was Jake Lang. Now, before we go into his
Isn't this is the guy that was supporting Chud the Builder and doing riots for Chud the Builder and shit? Fucking weirdo. Weirdo.
Interpretation of Druski, we need to know what kind of person Jake Lang is. And to call him a white supremacist is actually the least of our worries.
Okay, so look, this is almost all my weight. Philip, can you breathe?
I can breathe.
You can.
Look at this clown. Why would you sign up to do this and embarrass us like this? Disgusting. Now, and I gotta give my disclaimer. YouTube, no violence is actually happening here though. This guy signed up for this and he's willingly doing this to collaborate with this loser. Weirdo. But there's no violence happening right here, YouTube, at all. Just giving you full context, YouTube AI.
And breathe.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna bounce all my weight on you. Can you still breathe?
Yes, I can still breathe.
Okay.
This is Jake Lang trying to prove that George Floyd didn't die because someone put a knee on his neck. He died.
I can't believe that that brother just did that. I can't believe he just signed up to do that.
For another reason. He's trying to reenact it, but as you can see, the knee on the person's neck isn't on the same position as it was in George Floyd, which clearly this is moving the goalposts. This is also the same person who pulled up to the BET Awards and got This is just to let you know what kind of person Jake Lang is. But let's get into what he's going viral for today. And that is this skit.
They're gonna slay my people.
This is crazy. This is literally insane.
As you see, this is Jake Lang on a bus trying to look like Druski. And
therefore, this is so unrelatable, unfunny, lame, and it's just not even entertaining. I mean, it's entertaining because of how bad it is. But whereas Druski's skit was actually funny and entertaining and relatable because it's real life things that happened with barely any exaggeration, this is just corny.
As Drew Almighty clearly points out, this is not relatable. It's not funny. It's just ridiculous because there's no real context to this. Black people, Black Americans, or people from African descent don't sit on buses and start beating their chests like gorillas. So this skit is not meant to be funny. It's meant to be dehumanizing.
Yeah.
But there was some other messaging here.
Why don't no white bitches ever talk to me, man? I can't stand these white people. Think they're better than me. Years of slavery.
Nobody's walking around saying this. Black people aren't walking around. No, why these white people don't talk to me? Oh, a bunch of years of slavery. No, but like, what the fuck? Like, you're literally just racist.
I'm tired of these white women. I'm gonna get that white. I'm gonna get that white girl.
What?
I'm gonna get this white. Die, white.
Again, YouTube, I just want to clarify this skit.
I got that white.
So in the latter part of the skit, he reenacts the Irina Zarazuka stabbing in Charlotte, North Carolina, where DeCarlos Brown was on the same bus or train as her and stabbed her and attacked her repeatedly for no reason. Now, DeCarlos Brown was clearly wrong for that. He had a lot of mental conditions. He had many problems, and many people believe that this was not motivated by race. But what Jake Lang is trying to accomplish here is that Black people are just like primates, and because they're primitive, they have a propensity for violence.
He's right, you know.
Now, many people are complaining about this skit, calling it racist, and Jake Lang trying to build an audience with white conservatives. But I really want to look at something that's a larger problem. You see, the people that are engaging in this behavior, such as the Chud the Builders or Jake Langs, I mean, they could act like they have a lot of support for what they do. But the reality is that they don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. You see, in order for you to be valuable to your community, you have to actually produce something of valuable for that community. And when it comes to whites and Europeans, and this is no disrespect, but typically these groups prioritize actual tangible stuff than just trolling. So what tends to happen over time is that a guy like Jake Lang or Chud the Builder, they don't become assets to the community. They become liabilities. Even the greatest racists don't want them around because they can't provide anything of value for the community. And ultimately, the group turns on people like this, not because they dislike Black people, but rather they can't do anything for their group. And the reality is this: if Jake Lang was really valuable, he would be doing something else. He would be a better content creator. He would be a lawyer. He'd be a doctor. He'd be a stockbroker. But he's chosen this particular path of doing what he's doing online, which is agitating people online, because he couldn't make it any other way. This is his last resort. Nobody, and I do mean nobody.
So when white people shoot shit up, it's a mental problem. But when Black people with the same problem, it's a race thing, like gang. Not facts. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, when a Caucasian person walk up into school and commit those heinous crimes, we all point and say, that is a sick, disgusting human being. You know what I'm saying? So when that Black person did what he did, stabbing an innocent white person for no reason. That is a sick, disgusting human being. I don't understand why these narratives still exist with people. Like, again, bro, I've said it so many times. If you are racist, you actually are scum of the earth. You actually are scum of the earth in your brain because you're dumb. You're dumb.
Makes a decision to be ostracized from the rest of the world. You only do that because you have no other choice. And when you have no other choice but to participate in that, nobody can touch you. And this is why this skit hasn't caused so much of an uproar, because the trolling coming from some of the whites is kind of going out sad. After Chud the Builder did what he did, then you have somebody like Jake Lang doing what he's doing. It's not really getting the traction that he wants because everybody's sort of doing this. And let me kind of compare this situation to like another guy, like Charleston White. In my honest opinion, Charleston White is experiencing somewhat of a decline or falling off because everything that you could do that was like extreme, you've already done it now. So when you do something else that's crazy, nobody really cares because the world has already been desensitized to your BS. So there's nowhere else to go up from there. So when you can't go up, the only place that you can do is come down. And it's unfortunate that people would rather chase controversy and BS over actually trying to build a really good career in content creation. A lot of folks think that they're gonna make their money crapping on blacks, but ultimately they get kicked out of the same community that they're trying to lobby for. So
This is completely off topic, but god damn, bro, just let it go, G. Just let it go. I've never understood why people that are balding to this degree even rock the hair. Just literally let it go, bro. It's like it doesn't even look good. Just go bald. Like, you genuinely look better bald. Hey, man, completely off topic, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Another corny loser ass goofball, but you know, sometimes you got to spread awareness on things like this so we know what's going on and we know who to avoid, you know, when you're scrolling and consuming. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family?
Where you at, Berto?
See you on the next one. Go.